Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a quick video about my new Marshall amp. I think everybody should get one. They are dead cheap now in some stores. Well, they are here in Europe. And I bought this one for, I think, $4.50, brand new, from a music store in Cologne, in Köln. And I see them left and right in various stores for between 500 and 600 euros, which is really a steal. So why did I buy it? I think everyone on his journey for the perfect sound, sooner or later will come across a Marshall. In '92, Marshall released the 30th anniversary Marshall, which was, I think, called the 6100. It was that blue Marshall amp with the matching cap. And I fell in love with the design. I went to the store, tried it, and I loved it straight away. So I bought that 30th anniversary thing with the 4x12. It was so expensive. I had flight cases made for the top and the cap, which was ridiculous because I lived on the 3rd floor in a flat in Antwerp, and it was a very small staircase. So I had to carry that thing up and down every time I went for a rehearsal or a gig. It was a nightmare. So, of course, I had to downsize after a while, and I sold the Marshall with flight case and the cap, and I regretted that ever since. But then recently, I noticed that this DSL100 was lowered in price in a lot of stores. And it's a really versatile amp. I had no idea why they lowered the price. Maybe they're coming up with a new series and they just want to get rid of the existing ones that they still have. Anyway, I ordered one, plugged it in, tried it, and I must say it's as good as the 6100 that I had, well, almost 30 years ago. And you will find loads of videos on YouTube of guys recording the amp with every possible setting of every possible channel. So if you want to have a listen, do that. What I did, I just made a short video using just one channel. So it's got two channels. It's got the classic gain and the ultra gain. The classic gain, you got two options. The first one sounds like a very vintage old style clean Marshall. The second option is like a GCM 800, I think. And then the ultra gain gets into a bit more modern territory, a hot-rodded Marshall. On that second gain channel, you have two options as well. So one is the, well, standard hot-rodded version, and the other one has even more gain. Apart from that, you can switch between 50 and 100 watts. You have two reverb settings, one for the first channel, one for the second channel. You got a shared EQ, which is really nice, and you can attach their big foot switch. I think it's something called 16, where you can do all the channel switching on the foot switch, because the switch that gets delivered with the amp just gives you the option to switch between the channels and turn the effects loop on or off. So it's got an effects loop as well. So it's got everything you might want from a Marshall amp for very little money. So I recorded this little clip on one channel. It's the ultra gain, but the first part of that channel, so not the most overdriven of the two, but it gives me all the gain I need. So that would be my channel, I think. But I was really surprised at how well the amp responds to the input it gets from the guitar. So lowering the volume on the guitar drastically changes the output that the guitar gives, and the amp deals extremely well with that. So on that ultra gain channel that I use, if I turn down the volume on my guitar, it can almost sound clean. And I can go from an almost jazz tone to a extremely high gain hard rock tone. I might not call it a metal tone, but a hard rock tone on just that one channel, which is fantastic. So this is without touching the amp. The settings are fixed for all the sounds. It's just one channel, one EQ setting, one master volume setting. I didn't touch the amp for the whole clip. So there you go. The output can be set to 150 watts. I'll lift it to 100 for the clip. 2 master sections. Reverb for each of the channels. A shared EQ with their famous tone shift. And then the 2 channels, the ultra gain and the classic gain. So for this clip I use the ultra gain on the first setting, so the OD1. And that's it. You can see the volume is not massively cranked. It was not really loud in this room. So for a 100 watt amp it was quite controllable. And yeah, there you go. So get one while they're still there.